Dear students, today we are going to see about Ayodhidas and his contribution to the society. From this class, you will understand the rationalistic ideas of Pandit Ayodhidas. The students, you will recognize the services of Ayodhidas for establishing egalitarian casteless society. Finally, you will analyze how the changes that took place in our society during this modern period. Ayodhidas was born in Chennai in 1845, but he grew up only in Nilgiris. His original name was Kathavarayan, but he changed his name due to his fond with his teacher Ayodhidas. He had profound knowledge in English because his family members and his grandfather worked under the British official Harrington in Nilgiris, and he has developed his interest in Tamil, so he gained profound knowledge in Tamil. He was not lived in the progressive society, but it was influenced with caste taboos, social restrictions, and superstitious belief. Students, there was no rationalistic thoughts and humanitarian outlook in the society. In this society only, Ayodhidas lived, so he wanted to bring changes in the society. He wanted to liberate the depressed class people, so that he founded the Dravidian movement to spread his rationalistic ideas and to create awareness among the people. He established Advaitananda Sabha and published the magazine Dravida Pandian along with Reverend John Rathinam. He also founded Dravida Mahajana Sangam in 1891 to liberate the Dravidians from the clutches of the Brahmins. Thereby, he sowed the seeds for the Dravidian movement. He announced that the untouchables are not Hindus, but they were the original inhabitants of India. He emphasized the Dravidians to register themselves as casteless Dravidians. To spread his principles and his rationalistic thoughts, Ayodhidas published Oru Paisa Tamidan. It was published only for the welfare of the people and to portray the social evils that prevailed in the society to the public. He advocated the ideas of social emancipation, Buddhist principles, rationalistic principles, and anti-Brahminic principles only through this weekly Oru Paisa Tamidan, and it was sold only for Oru Paisa. That was only this weekly was known as Oru Paisa Tamidan. As Brahminical ideas subjugated the Dravidians, he fought against the Brahmins. He strived hard for establishing the Tamil Dravidian identity. He questioned the caste hegemony, untouchability, and subjugation of women. He brought new awakening among the subaltern people to fight for social justice and for their political identity. Even though he worked for removing the caste discrimination in Hinduism, he was unable to do this, so that Ayodhidas and his followers converted to Buddhism with the help of Colonel H.S. Olcott in order to bring equality in the society and to remove the ill-treatment of untouchables in Hinduism. He was the first notable scheduled caste leader to embrace Buddhism. He established Sakya Buddhist Society in Madras and Buddhist meeting houses in many parts of South India. It became the cornerstone of the Dravidian movement. He worked for the revival of Buddhism in India and in Tamil Nadu. He considered education as a panacea for removing all evils, so that he emphasized his subaltern people to get education. He was the forerunner of the Dravidian movement, and he was followed by Dr. Baba Sahib Ambedkar and E.V. Ramasamy Periyar, and they brought revolutionary changes in the society, and they introduced reservation policy in education and in government job. Consequently, they established casteless egalitarian society and removed enslavement of women. So, students, in this class, we come to know that how this society exposed to changes only because of the work of these forefathers. So, you have to analyze it well, and you have to answer for these questions that is given in the assessment part. And for further reference, I gave the link, so enrich your ideas on this particular topic, Ayodhitas.